God morning. It is March 10th. God calling fruit of joy and got it eventide. Turn it to good. Let's get right into it. I hope you guys are having a good morning. Let's see what we got today. God calling fruit of joy. You must have to hush the heart and bid all your senses. Be still before you can be attuned to receive heaven's music. Your five senses are your means of communication with the material world, the links between your real spirit life and the material manifestations around you. But you must sever all connection with them when you wish to hold spirit communication. They will hinder, not help. See the God in everybody. See the good in everyone. Love the good in them. See your unworthiness compared with their love. Love, laugh, make the world your little world. Happy as the ripples caused by a flung stone stir the surface of a whole pond. So your joy making shall spread in ever widening circles. Beyond all your knowledge, all anticipation, join me. Such joy is eternal. Centuries after, it is still bearing joy's precious fruit. So today is really simple. It's called Fruit of Joy, and it's talking about joy fruit. Wow, isn't that crazy? So I just feel like mainly today is talking about how you can't really get too attached to what's going on here, right? Like it's gonna be hard to find true joy, which is something that we talked about a lot, but it's gonna be hard to find true joy if you're looking like surface level, if that makes sense. Like it kind of says your five senses are the means of connection with the material world. So it's like seeing is believing, hearing is believing, tasting is believing, touching is believing, smelling is believing. But it's saying right here that for you to truly have and experience that joy that God has given you and put in your life, and to truly see those experiences and come to terms with who God is, you're gonna have to move past all those senses. You're gonna have to move past the way you interpret the world and look deeper, or you're gonna have to really try. And that's what I feel like it kind of says here in this part. All ripples caused by a flung stone surface on the water of the whole pond shall spread in ever widening circles beyond all your knowledge, all anticipation. Join me, such joy is eternal. So it's going to be kind of like a ripple effect. Like once you're able to like just really lock in and key in and hone in on who God is and see him around the world, it's going to be a ripple effect, and you're gonna grow in your knowledge, and that's going to grow your faith ultimately. So it's going to result in you just feeling more joy. Centuries after, is still bearing joy's precious fruit. So God is still bearing fruit in all of us, right? He still puts joy in all of us, and we have the power to promote that in other people, right? Kind of what it says here: see the good in everyone, love the good in them, see your unworthiness compare with your love. So we see physically with our eyes, but one thing we can't see is emotions. We can't see intent. We can't see people's thoughts and ideas. So when it says see the good in them, and right before that it says sever your connection to your five senses, right? It's not saying see with your eyes. If you could just see through someone, you can see their soul, right? So get to the point where you're able to understand people for who they are and the person God made them to be. And it says see the good in everyone, not see good people. Not only focus on, oh my gosh, my hair is it's being disrespectful. It's saying see the good in everyone. So it's saying right here that there's inherent good in everyone, and we have to see that. We're gonna have to be able to go in there and promote that. Love the good in them. See your unworthiness compared with their love. Love, laugh, make the world your little world happy. So that's kind of what I was just talking about. Let's talk about how going deeper than what we know to be true. Got to even time turn it to good. My dog is just coming right in between my legs. What the heck? What are you sniffing for? What do you think's down there? He's trying to eat some fruit. He heard me say Jesus fruit and got a little too excited. It's not real, buddy. All right, gotta even tie, or it is real, but you gotta look deeper. Gotta even tie, turn it to good. Never flinch. My standard bearers must you ever be. Bear your standard high. Life has its dangers and difficulties, but real as those seem. The moment you see in them a power of evil that will, in response to your faith, be forced to work in some way for your good. In the moment of recognition, evil and danger cease to have any power over you. This is the wonderful truth. Believe it, rejoice in it. So God is saying that if you truly just are able to have complete faith in the Lord, then you're never going to flinch. You're never going to question whether something is for your benefit or for your downfall. You're never going to question if something is evil or not, right? It's going to be so easy for you to just look at something and be able to not only dictate what it is and be able to understand why it's happening, but also be able to move in a godly way to make it better, right? And to see the good in it and not let it have any power over you or anyone else. And it says, this is the wonderful truth, believe it, rejoice in it. So I feel like this is fairly obvious, but I feel like I should just say it one more time to really get into it. Never flinch. My standard bearers must you ever be. Bear your standard high. So his standard is a high standard. Life has its dangers and difficulties, but real as those seem, the moment you see in them a power of evil that will, in response to your faith, be forced to work in some way for your good. In the moment of recognition, evil and danger cease to have any power over you. This This is a wonderful truth. Believe in it. Rejoice in it. Whenever the devil tests you, you can just use that and use it to benefit yourself. Use it to grow in your faith with the Lord. Remember that, guys. So that is March 10th. I love you guys. And with that, I will say amen.